In the distant past, strange and interesting stories about the Yonghegong Palace circulated among the people of the capital. These curious stories became the talk of their after-dinner life and inspired many curious minds. One day, at a storytelling meeting in the capital, an old gentleman with a full head of white hair told a magical story about the Yonghegong Palace. The story took place on a sultry summer day. That day, the monks of Yonghegong Palace were preparing for a grand puja. Before the puja, a young man with a haggard face hurried into the Yonghegong Palace, his eyes revealing a sense of despair. He knelt in front of the Buddha statue and tearfully prayed for the Buddha's blessing to save his dying mother. After the young man left, the monks began their puja. Suddenly, the bells of the Yonghegong Palace rang out, like the sound of the Brahma descending from the world. As the bells echoed, the whole temple was enveloped in a mysterious atmosphere. When the puja was over, the monks noticed that a huge lotus flower emerged from the feet of the Buddha statue, and on the lotus flower there was a peaceful-faced bodhisattva sitting. The bodhisattva smiled and said to the monks, "The young man's piety has touched heaven and earth, and I am willing to pray for him." The next morning, the people of the capital were amazed to find the Yonghegong Palace gates piled high with tributes from the incense bearers. It turned out that the young man's mother had miraculously healed, and the news spread through the capital like spring thunder. The people were so amazed that they came to pay homage and thank the Buddha for his grace. From then on, the fame of Yonghegong became more famous and attracted guests from all over the world. The monks here practiced more devoutly, passing on the ancient Buddhist teachings. The young man, on the other hand, became a role model in the hearts of all people, and his filial piety touched heaven and earth, and taught all people the power of faith. Today, the strange and interesting stories of the Yonghegong Palace are still sung in people's hearts and become a beautiful scenery in the capital. Here, the power of faith is perpetuated, and more people know the meaning and value of life. Every spring, peach blossoms bloom in the courtyard of Yonghegong Palace, reflecting the ancient temple with echoing bells, attracting an endless stream of visitors and believers. They feel the power of faith here, and their hearts are purified and sublimated. Year after year, Yonghegong has witnessed countless touching stories. These stories show both people's aspirations for a better life and reflect their strong faith in the face of adversity. In the quiet space of the temple, each person who prayed seemed to become the hero of the story, the fire of their faith illuminating the path of their lives. And now, when these strange and interesting stories are told by the old man at the storytelling session, the listeners sigh as if they have returned to that mysterious time. In their hearts, Yonghegong is not just an ancient temple, but a vivid scroll of history, carrying countless faith and hope. With the end of the story, people laughed with emotion and respect. Yonghegong, however, still stands quietly in the middle of the capital, waiting for the next touching story to unfold. In this ancient temple, faith and miracles still exist, like peach blossoms in spring, forever blossoming with the glow of hope.